Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Take Me Home Country Roads, which is the cover version by Lana Del Rey. My name is Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. There is a small introduction and we're going to play some octaves in the left hand. And your left hand will be playing octaves all the way through this. What I mean by octaves is when you play, let's say, a note of A like I am now for the introduction, my other finger, my little finger, will play a lower note of A. So the same note. And for the introduction and through all the song, we've got this pattern of holding a left hand note whilst alternating between notes of a chord in the right hand. And we have an A major chord in the right hand, which is C sharp, E, and an A at the top. And that's the voicing that they use on the track. So what's going to happen is we play the chord followed by the E and the A, and then alternate between those two notes and the C sharp like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll then repeat that a second time and that finishes the introduction. So when Lana starts to sing the infamous lyrics, then we start off with another A chord. Before we then go down to F sharp in the left hand, and we have the A and the F sharp at the top. So A, F sharp, and a C sharp that you'll alternate with. Usually it's always the lower note in the thumb in this song that they alternate with. So up to now we have in the verse this A chord, down to what we call F sharp minor. We then go down to an E major chord, which is E in the bass, in the left hand should I say, E and G sharp in the right hand with the B in the thumb. Again, following that pattern. And then we have a quick change from D major, which is D in the left hand, D in the lower note, F sharp, A, before we go back to the A chord. So the first time around the verse, let me just put those parts together so you can see how it all fits. Now, the next part of the verse carries on with that A part. We go to the F sharp, go to the E, and then the D to the A. So it's just a second time round, which thankfully is the same. The chorus starts off with the A chord, but the voicing in the right hand now changes. So we've got an E at the bottom, A, and then C sharp at the top. So before the C sharp was the lower of the three notes, now it's the higher. And we use those two notes, and then the E at the bottom to rotate. We then go to the E major chord, which is the E, G sharp, B. So again, slightly different inversion. F sharp minor, and D major. You'll notice for the F sharp minor, I used F sharp, A, and C sharp at the top. In D major, F sharp, A, D at the top. So the first part of the chorus goes like this. The second half of the chorus, we have the A major chord again, the E major chord, going down to D, A major. Now before I talk about the structure as well as the bridge, which changes everything, if you are interested in getting sheet music for songs like this, head on over to Patreon. There is a link in the description as well as the pinned comment, and you can get instant access. So when this video goes live, all my current patrons and yourself if you sign up can get the PDF of songs like this. So check that out if you're in need. It's just a couple of dollars. We then get a bit of repetition. So we have a second verse, thankfully the same as the first. We then have a second chorus, same as the first chorus. But then we get a bridge section, which is different. We have the F sharp minor chord, which is thankfully the same as what we've seen in the chorus, but it quickly moves down to E. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We then have a full bar of the A chord. We then go down to the D major chord, going up to the A, and then E major. Now that's the first half of the bridge. Let's just recap that so you can get the idea. So it's F sharp minor, E, A, D, A, E. We then have the next part, which changes things a little bit more. We have this F sharp minor chord, which again we've seen, going up to a G major chord. Really stands out, that chord. G natural in the left hand, G, B, D in the right hand. So F sharp, up to G. And then, this is probably the, well, I won't say complicated, but just the more involved part. So we have D, F sharp, A and D in the right hand with D octaves, which goes 1, 2 and 3. And the left hand there is playing octaves descending, so D, C sharp, B, A. Then we've got G sharp, then F sharp, and then it holds an E. So this part, yeah, a little bit more involved, even when I make mistakes with the notes. So here it is, I'll just play that part again. So this second half starts off with that F sharp, up to the G, then the D chord, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, F sharp. Almost said the mistake again. Then we go to E major, and then E major again. So all of that part there is the bridge. So if you do want to have that sheet music just to follow along, it saves you from writing it out, potentially making a mistake. I've wrote it out as professionally as I could, so yeah, you can download that on Patreon. Now, there is another chorus, which thankfully is all the same, but at the end of the chorus, we have this kind of alternating part between two chords, and they end up kind of sustaining the parts. So what we have is this E chord, and they make it an E dominant 7 chord, which is just E octaves in the left hand. You've got a D, E, G sharp and B. That D there makes it the dominant 7. We're going to hold that and sustain it for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the A major chord. 2, 3, and then back to the E7. 2, 3, and then finally we go to the A major chord with the C sharp on top. But what happens is we go. It's just a lovely ending, that. Very common kind of in soul music and kind of church music. So we have A, what is the D major chord? F sharp, A, D, and then back to the A. And just let this note here, the left hand should I say, let that ring out. And that will get you to the end of the song. So if you found that interesting, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I am incredibly close to 2,000 subscribers. I'd absolutely love it if I could get there by Christmas. So yeah, please do that for me, and thank you to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons, so they'll have access to things like sheet music straight away when videos like this get uploaded. So thanks to those, and thank you to you for watching. See you in the next video.